Hello flight simmers, hello folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to P3D. Today we are flying the Captain Sim 757-300 in the very cool Condor striped colors, in the blue ones, as you can easily tell. To be honest, I was kind of shocked at the beginning when they revealed this livery, and I thought, like, what the heck, this looks absolutely hideous. But now honestly I kind of fall in love with this livery scheme. I think it's super fun. It really is something new in the skies. Looks really good in my opinion. I kind of even prefer the one with red stripes. I think that is even more pronounced, but I only could find the livery for this aircraft with the blue stripes, but still I think it's looking super fun. I'm really looking forward to fly this 757. And yes, Captain Sim, I am very well aware that probably many of you guys are not big fans of Captain Sim, given their sort of change of tactics when moving over to Microsoft Flight Sim, and I totally agree on that. I would also never consider buying the Microsoft Flight Sim aircrafts they have developed so far, but yeah, I was kind of in the mood flying the long 757, and honestly I think this one is the best we can fly up to the state, and we have it for P3D, so we might as well use it. It's not a perfect plane, but I think it's good to fly. Should be fun. Right, and regarding the flight, we are of course heading down to Kos, to Greek island. That should be a fun arrival as well, and we are flying online. At the moment we have Frankfurt Tower online, and let's see, maybe we are lucky and we even catch some ATC on our arrival into Kos. That would be a lot of fun. Right, and since GSX is progressing quite nicely, let's get to it. So here we are in the 757 flight deck. I really kind of like the layout of it. It's sort of an old school flight deck. I even kind of like the old Boeing colors here. So that's really cool, but let's focus on setting up everything now. So I've entered the route, that should be done, sorry, the position. Now for the route, I hope I can find it somewhere in here, otherwise it's going to be a lot of manual work to get this in there. Let's see, Frankfurt took course on the 5th of August, that should be the one. And then we are flying Condor 8 Mike X-ray. Runway 18 is what I believe we will receive. And for the departure, I'm very much expecting the Cindy for Sierra. I will show you the charts in a second. That's just what I'm expecting. Transition altitude 5000 is looking okay. Let's go back to performance. So, zero fuel weight, we can easily get it from here, 93.1. Like that. You can see we have a payload level of 93% basically. That's quite decent, and fuel around 50% on board, 16.8 tons. Now, yeah, sorry, whenever I click outside the main screen with the Captain Sim, it kind of mutes the aircraft sounds. Sorry about that. For the reserves, alternate is Athens, of course, which makes a lot of sense. So that's gonna be 4.4 including reserves to get there. And cruise level, we are expecting 350. Cost index, sim brief is giving me 112. That's super high. I think that's kind of too high for a holiday airline, but anyway, we will go with it today. And then just the cruise center of gravity 23.1. I think that should be the one. Like that. Good, so that's in there. Actually, before we continue, let's get the clearance, and then we can be sure to set up everything correct. So 119.9 Frankfurt Tower, and then we have ATIS information ASCA. We currently have okay, here we are. The sound was actually coming out of the wrong speakers. That was a bit weird. But now this should be it. Let's close the doors, otherwise this sound will keep on going. Cargo door, entry, entry, entry. EP hatch, whatever this is, I think it can close. Wheel shocks is fine for now. So it looks like some of the doors are not willing to close. What is EP hatch? It could be for the equipment cooling as well, so I'm not even sure if it needs to be closed. Ah, of course, EP hatch, external power hatch, that makes sense, we're on GPU. Yeah, sure. Just wondering about this door, since it is closed, but here it says it's still open. That's a bit weird. Now it's looking good. Frankfurt Tower, Gude, Condor 8, Mike X-Ray, information ASCA, requesting clearance to COS.
Condor 8, Mike X-Ray, Frankfurt, hello, information ASCA correct, cleared to COS. Runway 18, Cindy for Sierra departure, flight plan route, climb via SIT 4000 feet, stroke 2045.
Clear to COS, runway 18, Cindy for Sierra departure, climb via SIT 4000 and squawking 2045, Condor 8, Mike X-Ray.
8 Mike X-Ray correct, report ready for startup with me.
We'll go. So...
Condor 2 Echo Mike.
We got the departure as expected. Now I will quickly show you the chart for that. So
Condor 2 Mike, Frankfurt Gude 25 left.
That's what we have before Sierra.
Degrees,
so maximum 220, initial heading 177,
right.
but this waypoint is coming up very soon. And then 2500 above throughout the turn.
Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 863 on the
and then just onto ENVTEX, Cindy, right. Very straightforward. Initial altitude 4000. That's about it.
Lufthansa 863 Switzerland runway 25 right.
So heading 177.
Turkish 62, correction, Turkish 6320, 4000 feet.
Turkish 6330, hello, continue 25 left,
altitude
number 2.
4000.
Reduce final approach speed, and after landing vacate to the right.
Alright, number 2 for 25 left, clear to land, and reduce speed, and then vacate on the right. Turkish 6320.
6320, negative, you are not clear to land, continue approach.
Apologies. Continue approach.
Okay, so 177, 4000
Golf Bravo 255,
for the departure,
right,
flap 5 departure, and I think today
Mike 8,
I will not
short,
mess
25
with
center.
the takeoff thrust. Whenever I try it in the 757 in the captain sim, it just goes horribly wrong. I have no idea how to do it properly, to be very honest with you.
Jo, warum nicht?
Yeah, so we can select it here, but then again I have no idea. 23, maybe we can dial it up a little bit. Select temperature 30.
Ich glaube, das ist offiziell eigentlich.
So let's try it like this. Let's see if this works. And V2164. This is coming in here. Flight director. Auto throttle, then we will do LNAV and VNAV we hit at acceleration altitude. And for the trim we need 4.98.
Lima. Make a next right turn, November 5.
4.98, about there.
14. Lima 6.
Okay, cool stuff. This is looking good. Now let's ask
Condor 2 Mike, runway 25 center, clear to land.
2045. Ooh, that's accidentally correct. That's kind of fun. Not too bad. Okay, let's continue up here. So we have emergency lights coming on. We have... Oh, I forgot the lights position. And now let's also turn on the beacons. We have no smoking and seat belts. window heat is coming on. We have the fuel pumps also for the
Turkey
center.
6320, runway 25 left, clear to land, wind 320 degrees.
The hydraulics as well.
Clear to land for Turkish.
Generators can come on. We will use them in a second. Same for the engine bleed. And so this is looking good to me.
Lima Golf Hello, continue number 2. And after landing, expect vacating.
And now, since we are in apron position, we can just taxi out straight ahead. And if I understood him correctly, we should call him for ready for startup. That's what we'll do in a second.
Do you prefer visual swing over 25 center? That would be perfect. Then cleared visual approach, runway 2. Or confirm you have field in sight. Yeah, we have the field in sight. Should we, we're still just doing some checks. Should we, is it okay?
Maybe I can go ahead and disconnect the external power.
Clear visual approach, turn whenever you prefer.
Wheel
for
chocks,
25 center.
APU intake, that's
in case of missed approach, climb on runway track to 5,000 feet. Thank you.
Condor 8 Mike X-ray requesting engine start.
QNH 1018. Condor 8 Mike X-ray, now information Papa, startup approved on QNH 1018.
Information Papa is copied, QNH 1018, clear to start, Condor 8 Med X-ray. Okay, 1018.
Golf, there will be one departure prior arrival, continue
like that, and so we are good to fire up. Now let's see. Always a bit interesting how it works in the 757. We need to kill the packs like this. We have duct pressure, isolation of open, APU bleed is on, and now we can fire up. Let's see if N3 is rising. It is looking good.
Bravo 48. Turn right, Mike. Hold Mike 8, runway 25 center.
Introducing the fuel.
Found tower, Turkish 6320, where I freighter can we take stand Foxtrot 231 please?
Yeah, you cargo, okay, makes sense. Yeah, then stand Foxtrot 2... why did it assign this then? Really weird. Fox 231, left turn Mike 30, hold short 25 center. Vacated.
Okay, I think we have a good engine start, engine number 2,
November
HT
1,
is falling a little bit, that's good.
Expect Alpha 13.
So same procedure for engine number 1.
Lufthansa 863, taxi by Papa November 11, hold short November, and expect Alpha 1.
Quite busy here in Frankfurt.
Okay, introducing the fuel. 25 center, clear to land, vacate to the right.
That's too early and we can already set up
Tarom 841, land up on weight, runway 18.
some stuff here.
Tarom 841, land up
use
on weight, runway
the
18.
weather radar for our departure.
Tarom 841, I copy, line up and wait for runway 18.
And B-line 3 Tango Papa,
Yeah,
Frankfurt,
technically
hello,
I should also
25
set up the VOR
left,
and
wind 310 degrees, 14 knots.
and the course,
and after
but
landing, vacate to right.
honestly I'm kind of too lazy to do it. Let's go TA only.
Lufthansa 920, Langen radar is offline, monitor Unicom, enjoy your flight, ciao.
Okay, we have 2 good engine starts. Very well, yaw damper. Then this is coming to continuous. We have the packs coming back on, isolation of close, APU bleed off, generators are on, killing APU. We can hear it powering down, that's quite good. By the way, I think we can also give it some calls.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck it's the captain. Very warm welcome on board this Boeing 777. We're just about ready to push back from stand now and start all
I hardly use those, but they are actually kind of fun.
Full attention please to the cabin crew's safety briefing that will be shown fairly
Okay,
shortly.
then we have Flaps
In the
5.
meantime, make yourselves as comfortable as possible and enjoy the takeoff.
RTO. Trim is set. Can we do flight control check?
Time 841, runway 18, clear
Full
for
left.
takeoff, wind 310 degrees,
right.
4 knots, no delay please.
Neutral. Full up. Full down.
I copy,
Neutral.
thank you
Full
very
left.
much,
Full
line
right.
up and I will
Rudder
depart
sensitivity is still...
Roger, how much
Shit, that's
time do you
quite
need?
off actually. I think I need to...
Give me 30 seconds.
Okay, roger,
I
report
need to
hold.
be very careful when using the rudder. I will leave this open for now, just to see how it behaves during
320, Mike
taxi.
30, cross 25 center.
And what we have here?
Then on the
Auto
other side,
throttle
left turn
disconnect
Lima, right
and
turn
parking
November
brake.
15.
Yeah, that's kind of
Stand Foxtrot 231.
okay to me.
Via Mike 30,
Okay, I think we can call
and
for
then
the
left
taxi.
on Lima and November 15.
Tschüss.
Condor 8 Mike X-ray requesting taxi.
Condor 8 Mike X-ray, taxi holding point 18 via Lima.
Holding point 18 via Lima, Condor 8 Mike X-ray.
Lufthansa
So,
863, taxi November,
Yeah,
November 5.
frequency is quite busy. There was
13.
a go around,
Unsere 863 Taxi via November,
so that
November
even
5.
took a little bit
stand
more
Alpha
time.
13. All is stand Alpha 15 available.
But now we are
Na klar, Alpha
finally
15
ready
genehmigt.
to move.
Gut, danke, Lufthansa 863.
Turkish
Ooh, this has a lot of
6320.
power, this aircraft.
Turkish 6320, go ahead.
Just checking, you were cleared November 15, yeah? Not November 14, just for the next time.
I thought it was November 14 for Turkish 6320, apologies for that.
Okay, right hand turn and then just all the way straight down Lima.
Frankfurt Turm, Delta Lima
So runway 18,
Hello.
it's a super simple taxi.
2 stations. Delta Lima Alpha Charlie, Information Papa, Condor 101A. Condor 8 Mike X-ray, runway 18, clear for takeoff in 310 degrees 4 knots.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 18, Condor 8, Mike X-ray. Ooh, already clear, that was early. Still a bit of taxi to go. Okay, TARA 122.8 will be afterwards. Yeah, a bit weird. Somehow my simulator is not able to load in this one aircraft over there. I have no idea what it is.
All stations, Frankfurt Tower will be back shortly.
Okay. Landing lights, strobes, overhead panel is looking good. We have the transponder set. I hate this rudder sensitivity, seriously. I hope it's not gonna mess with my flight. I really need to get my hands on some proper rudder pedals. If you guys have any experience or suggestions for that, I would be super happy to get some input. All right. Yeah, this is like already the first thing which throws me off flying the 757. So I have auto throttle armed, which I believe is correct. Still I get this disconnect thing, which is super weird. So I don't know. But let's see how the D-rate is turning out today. Select temperature 30. Let's see if it makes any difference.
All stations, Frankfurt Tower back.
Okay, so we are ready to rock and roll, people. Let's start the flight time. I haven't started the block time, now just anyway. Okay.
Frankfurt Turm, Delta Charlie,
Vamonos.
bitte rollen.
Let's
Delta
see how this
Charlie,
works
rollen
out.
Sie über, wie heißt es da drüben? Über Whisky
EPR.
und Whisky 1 zu Rollhaltpiste 1.8.
Roll über Whisky und Whisky 1 zum Rollhaltpiste 1.
EPR of 167 is set. I think that's good. Yeah, feels like this is gonna be a bit of a takeoff run here. Yeah, quite a run. Hopefully we have enough runway. Rotate.
V2.
It's a long aircraft, let's be careful.
Tower.
But we're airborne. Positive rate.
Yeah, station calling.
Here's coming up.
V5.
Okay.
Condor 8 Mac X-Ray identified. Langen ist offline. Monitor Unicom. Schönen Flug nach Kos und ja, vielleicht auf Wiederhören, sonst schönes Wochenende.
Unicom for Condor 8 Mike X-Ray. Vielen Dank, schönes Wochenende. Ciao. Okay. Let's head into the left-hand turn. Aircraft's hardly speeding up. It's interesting, but let's go VNAV. Climb power. Now we need to pitch down a bit.
Vietnam 722 passing Kira. Passing flight level 1.
Flaps 1, speed checked, flaps 1.
Report Delta from shot.
Kind of overshot this turn a little bit.
626.
Yes, that's for Unicom. Switch to Unicom and call me when on the ILS. I don't need this information. I only need you when you are on the ILS. Otherwise, you should be with Unicom, so you can coordinate with other airlines.
Let's trim it out a bit. And I need to update the FMC. Okay, that looks good now. Let's go command VNAV not working. Okay, for whatever reason. There it is. Now it's working. Flaps up. Speed check. Flaps up. All right. All the way up to 350. This is coming
Frankfurt target evening. Runner 90.
Landing lights, taxi light, and no skier lights.
Sorry, my bad. Boeing 757-700.
Okay. No, I think the departure was okay. I have had worse. I have had worse than these 757 before.
Ryanair 902 Bravo, Frankfurt Tower, hello. Information Papa.
Just which feels like we should have even taken off with the toga thrust. Which is kind of interesting because, I mean, it's not a super long flight for a 757, right? Now let's see. I can see that we have a bit of a discontinuity after Cindy, but we can easily fix that. And now I just want to check what ATC center is next, and eventually we can give ourselves a bit of a shortcut. So next one is Vienna. And let's go at least direct Lampu. This is just straightening out our way a little bit. So let's go Lampu in here. Cool. Very good. Passing flight level 100 very soon. So let's turn off the landing lights. And that's that. That was a fun departure out of Frankfurt. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well, and enjoy the music in cruise mode, and I will meet you over for a potentially interesting landing into Kos. Enjoy! So, welcome back, folks. Here we are on our descent towards Kos, and we could just see the airport down on the left-hand side. Yes, down there it is. That's the runway, and we are going to land towards the north, so on runway 32. Just passing 9,000 feet on local altimeter 1007. And yes, let's very quickly run through a couple of things, and then we are quite close to the final approach already. First of all, weather, 9 knots of wind from 300, so pretty much straight on the nose. Not quite, but almost. That's very good. Temperature 24. Now evening time here at Kos. It has cooled down a little bit. In fact, the sun is coming quite low already. It's not a huge runway, so I've set auto brakes 3. We will use full reverse as well. There's like a first and there's a second exit which we can take, but I'm not gonna force it into the first exit. And also just now, let me put out some speed brakes. We actually touch too high. So, quick look at the charts for this approach. So, I've set us up for the RNP approach runway 32. We are now heading direct into Morix, where we want to have a speed of max 200 knots. I need to dial down in just a second. And then down to 3,500 LTAC initial fix. And then down on track 323, down on the RNP. I haven't set the decision high yet, which is 672. And then yes, down at the airport. So there are 2 exits, Alpha 1, Alpha 2, but we can take Alpha 2. There's no need to do any hard braking to catch Alpha 1. So that's the plan. Now I'm coming in too fast and probably a bit too high as well. Let me try to pull some tricks here to correct that. And decision is 672, but that's altimeter, so 299 is the decision height. I believe here we need to set the decision height like that. Let's use some flaps. Speed checked flaps 1. And now we have some speed brakes as well as some flaps. And let's go flaps 5 as well. Yes, I'm really coming in a bit too high. It's not too great. We are 2,000 feet too high, actually. That's quite a bit. Not quite sure if we can make up for this. Eventually we need to extend our approach by a little bit. Okay, flap 15, that works as well. And now let's go down there 2,500. Go around altitude will be 3,000. Now let's see if we can make it. If we can make it down to 2,500 before this waypoint, then we're good. Let's drop the gear as well. So now I'm really using all the tricks in the book, but hey, it's gonna be fine. Let's switch on some lights. Okay, and let's go back to VNAV. Oops, bit of a lag coming in here. No, no, no power. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Okay. Speeds 140 plus 5 makes it 145. Okay, flaps 25, and now we should continue going down. Is the aircraft doing it or not? Sort of, slightly. Yes, I think we're good. Flaps full. Oh, I still have the speed brakes. Sorry about that. Speed brakes armed. Okay, and we're good. Not quite sure how, but somehow we managed to get right on the profile here. Okay, let's do some manual flying. Let's take the auto throttle, and then this goes to 3000. And taking the autopilot as well. Nice. Ooh, that's annoying. Let's switch this off. Okay. Landing checklist. Speed brakes are armed. Landing gear is down. 3 green flaps are 30. Landing checklist completed. Yeah, a bit of a messy approach, but we made it just in time. Now I think I have 1 white, 3 red. In case you're wondering, ATC is not online at the moment, but I think you noticed this already. We need quite some power here to keep up the speed. Yeah, we have the 9 knots of wind, that's fine. Come in a little bit from the left hand side. We're slightly high. The speed seems to be very pitch sensitive, but that might be just according to the real plane. I got no idea, honestly. Ooh, 4 whites. Recovering. Looking okay. Continue.
150, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And come on, where is it? And there it is, touchdown. Reverse, full reverse. Now I didn't see the touchdown rate, but I feel like it was okay. Yeah, that's the first exit. Idle forward, manual braking. Cool, so here we are. That was interesting, guys. That was really interesting. It's not like I'm flying the 757 every day. So it's been a interesting landing, this one, but I feel like it was okay. Of course the approach was not the smoothest, but I think we managed just fine. Nice. Yeah, I really do love the scenery. It's quite a nice one. Okay, let's turn off the runway. Do some cleanups. Getting a little bit slow here. Right position lights. Yeah, it's certainly not a long taxi, so let's fire up the APU just right away. And now we're gonna take the last stand, which yeah, we will see in a second which one it is. I think they usually park the 757 down there because these are, I think, not too small, but they preferred for the smaller aircrafts. At least that's what I can tell from flight radar. So I think it is position 8 or 10. Let's see what's there. 8, 9, 10. Heavy. So they have one heavy position here. Let's switch off the taxi lights. Still going a little bit fast. And we even have a marshaller, not too bad. That feels like a bit early. Let's double check. I think it's okay. There's plenty of space behind us. If he wants to keep us here, then fine by me. Parking brake. Let's see. APU generators running. APU bleed. Isolation valve comes open. Killing engines. 1 and 2. Fuel pumps, we will leave one on for the APU. Then we have the hydraulic pumps. We have seatbelts coming off. Oh, I forgot continuous ignition during the approach. Never mind. Window heats. And beacons. And I think that's that. Getting some external power. And then we can ask for deboarding. So here we are, folks. Welcome to Kos. And honestly, this 757 is looking rather nice now in this evening light. Here on that Greek island. I really like the colors, as I've mentioned at the beginning of the video. And yeah, there was a decent and solid flight. Of course, the Captain Sim 757 is not the best aircraft out there, that's for sure, but still feels like a solid airplane to fly. And yeah, it's really fun flying the old ones like the 757, 767 from time to time. I'm really enjoying that, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. If so, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. That would be really appreciated. And other than that, take care. See you next time. Bye bye.